Welcome back, I'm MJ Haggis, and in this episode of my Let's Play of Snowrunner on the mod map of Highway Haulin, the region, we're back in the garage. This is the Pacific P16 Mammoth by Mr. Buses. So it's the next one. I did get the old one back to the garage and resold. We're down to 22,999 cash, which is not an awful lot. So I'll probably do the same with this one. We'll get them used, sold, and on to the next one. Now, this one's got a slightly smaller tank, 450 litres. It's averagely kitted out. But it does have the switchable all-wheel drive and the always-on diff lock, which is very nice. Massive tyres. So I'm going to deploy it. I've changed the colour. Just that kind of basic stuff that looks a little bit nicer. And to show you, we've got the second best engine. Just because I don't want to OP it, you know, like not overly powered. So we've got special off-road gearbox, race suspension, big tyres, but these are not the mud ones, these are off-road, the Carnivore 67s, like so. So that's quite cool. We've got lots of choices of tyres. We do have the advanced heavy winch. I didn't go for the extended, which I'm not too sure about that. It says it's just, well, extended rope heavy truck winch. So I presume it's maybe about 40 metres or maybe even longer. I'm not sure, but I just go in for the advanced heavy, which I think is stock. We have a recovery kit, which is 2 spare tyres on the back of the cab. We have a snorkel, little wedge cap, quite nice. And frame add-ons, all I've done is added the low saddle, which is a bit strange because I didn't think this would fit a low saddle. But it might have been adapted and shrunk down into the chassis slightly just to make it fit. But we'll try it on a trailer, see if it does fit okay with these massive tyres and the race suspension. I don't think it'll go under many trailers. So maybe swapping out these tyres for a crane to lift the trailer onto the back might be an idea. But we've also got a roof rack, trunk repair, supplies, and that gives us 150 repair parts, 2 spare tyres and 140 litres of extra fuel. Very nice. So basically that's it. Everything else is just like cosmetic-y stuff. And there we have it. Spotlight grille. I have to change the bumper so he's got the extra spotlights. Okay, so let's take this guy for the drive. This is the one we're going to use to rescue the 745C. Sounds good. Ho ho! That's quite some horn. Right, look at the height of that. You'd need a step ladder to get up into that. In fact, you'd need another step ladder on the step ladder to get up into that. Crazy. That's why I don't think a trailer will go underneath it. Anyway, time to go find out. Gearbox is, again, middle of the road gearbox. Nothing too excessive. As long as it's got all the gears. This is like the fine-tune one. And again, I'm probably getting to that speed where you start to lose a little bit of control. Now we do have our off-road trailer over there, but on the right we've got the vanilla step deck. And I thought maybe we'll just try that. This thing is huge. The last one's a P12, this is a P16. Yeah, look at that. Not even close going under there. We'll give it a wee nudge though, see if it slips under, but I don't think it will. No, not a chance. It's just pushing it. Okay, but that's okay. We're using this for the recovery. Now before we go any further, I'm going to put the brake on, engine off and jump into the map. So I did move the trucks Atega, the wee Scout and the P16 to the back of that yard. The other updates, I've moved the Cat from the trailer. The trailer's now parked in the forest area. Cat's moved up to this junction that will head up towards the watch point at some point I want to do soon. Then when he's done that, he's going to come back down, round, hopefully rescue the Chevy if it's down the banking. And then after that, he'll come back out, pick up the road maintenance trailer that I took round for the 745C and those two will go back towards the garage and the trailer store. That's that. Because I've used most of that off-road maintenance trailer, I might as well just get it back and restock it or sell it, whatever. Right, so the route from here, again, I'm going to use a couple of waypoints down to there and round to there. So again, I'll save some time. The main part is to get this thing out and rescued. So I will see you en route along this muddy road, ready for the more important journey back. See you in a sec. And welcome back to the muddy track. This guy is having no problem. Let's even try high ratios, see if he just spins the wheels. Yeah, he's kind of spinning the wheels. But he's definitely going pretty quick for a muddy road. No problems at all, happy with that. He handled really well on the asphalt as well, surprisingly. He did drift, but it was kind of like one of those controllable drifts. He didn't feel completely out of control, and the back end wanting to overtake the front. So that was quite nice too. So not far to go now. I'd imagine this is going to be maybe slightly more tricky than the P16, but it's hard to say at this stage. Surprisingly easy was the P16. I'm hoping this guy's going to be similar. Nice and easy over the boulders. Sorry, the gravel. Go. Need to watch that road there. It dips away quite steeply. Could easily catch me out if I'm not watching. Okay. How are we going to do this? What I think I might do is reverse in this side to pull the 745 back a bit and then try and bring him out frontways. That makes sense to me, which is a rare occurrence. Right, let's see how long this... See, that's not overly long distance. I think that's vanilla length of a winch. Right, forwards. He's moving quite nicely on his own accord. Let's switch to the other side. I'll get rid of that one. Yeah, he's pulling quite easily. Okay, I don't want to totally destroy that trailer. That'll connect. Yes. Oh, I wish there was a middle winch point for all trucks. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Right. Come on then, cat. Come on. Am I going to have to start your engine? That's what it feels like. Oh, we are going to have a challenge after all. Now, I haven't fitted the other tyre, so I'm wondering if the extra... Did I fit the extra tyres? Now I can't even remember. Repair. He's got his... That, so it was just a suspension. Can't do anything about that. Oh, we can. Trunk... Yeah, we've got the trunk. Let's use it. We need 135. Okay, he is like new, just doesn't look like it. Right, come on. Round you come. Oh, he's just struggling there a wee bit. Not the greatest starting circle. He's just hit the trailer. Okay. That's okay. Right. Come on, 745. Absolutely no problem. He's definitely got a lower chassis height than the P16 that we're in, but he's not dragging a whole lot of mud like an anchor. Let's switch his engine back off and see how much of a difference that makes. Crikey, almost no difference. So that P12 and this P16, awesome trucks. The next real test would have been maybe doing the same thing but with the vanilla one and seeing how much more difficult it would be. I would imagine it would be a little bit more at least. We are so going to get scrap dealing done in this episode. Oh yeah. Right, now you... Oh, this is the thicker mud at the entrance to the road. Just up ahead, yeah. But even then, it's still moving. Dropping it down to the middle of the low ratios. No spinning wheels, just forward movements. Spot on. Happy with that. And that's him still without his engine on. Like a beast. Get this wide. Got to be careful in this map. There's a lot of potentially treacherous ditches at the side of the roads. Enough that would just tip you over if you're just not quite paying attention. I don't even think we need all-wheel drive. I should have turned all-wheel drive off and seen if that made much of a difference to it. He's not struggling at all to pull him up that hill. So there we have it really. 2 trucks tested, 2 trucks well worthy of you being in your garage. I could probably even downsize one of the engine in this at least. It all depends on your gameplay style. Do you want it to be a bit overpowered and just like storm through the maps, or do you want to give yourself that little challenge and maybe have to use the winch a little bit more? One of the many reasons I love this game so much is the way you want to play it is so open. But this is an absolute doddle yet again. So I'm going to do a jump cut since you've seen the hard part, and I'll bring you back at the scrap dealers, and then we can hopefully move on and get that CK 1500 rescued and the watch point opened. So I'll see you in a sec. Come on. Welcome back. Delivery number 4 about to be done. Oh, let's try not to hit the tree again. Ah, we're good. This thing doesn't turn quite as sharp. And the rain's in. It's sunny and rainy. Oh, the fence is getting it. Oh. I'll fix that later. Anyway, drive-through delivery. Yeah! Rank 13. Yeah, that's going to help us. Huge! Excuse me. So, scrap dealing. We really appreciate what you did for us. Stop by anytime for all your metal needs. 16,000 cash. Oh yeah, 3,000 XP. Let's show the rewards. So, we've got a warehouse, the Scout, the Cat, the Tega, and the Pacific. Thanking you kindly. Okay, let's release the winch. I think what I'll probably end up doing is just getting all the trucks back to the garage. But first we'll just pop into here and see what we have available to us. 50 metal rolls, 50 metal beams. So that answers the question about the bridge. And that's it. Metal rolls, metal beams. But 50 of each. That's nice. I mean, does that mean we're going to need to move 50 of each? That's That's a lot. Okay, so there's our new collection. Like I say, the P16 that's vanilla will probably be swapped out for a modded one, just because I do like the extra handbrakes on all the axles, or the all-wheel drive and diff lock combination. So that poor guy's probably going to be gone. Anyway, let's put the engine off. I'll get everything back to the garage in my own time. That's absolutely straightforward. Now though, we were going to go to the CT680. Yep, and it's raining over here too. Right, so I've kind of dropped him through this ditch here, ready for the climb up to this watch point. So let's see how we got on here. Probably more suited for a scout vehicle, but the higher suspension and bigger wheels might help us. Okay, let's slow it down. Oh, see, it's rocks like that, right in the middle. But hopefully this CT should destroy that little tree. Right, and round you go. No problems there. Oh, more rocks. Over we go. Oh. Ooh, that's close. A diff lock off again. Ooh. Nice and easy down here. Through the mud. Picked up a bush passenger. Okay, that mud's not too bad. And the rain's off, the sun is out. This guy doesn't like having his diff on if he's on straight roads like that. Oh, oh, I didn't see that. Ooh. Okay. Round we go. A fun wee road, not overly challenging, but enough to make you keep your eyes on the road, which is good. You don't want every single road to be an absolute nightmare to travel. And Remo's certainly been kind in that respect. There's a watchtower, yay! Nice and easy before I crash before we get to it. Good job, cat. Let's try and get you turned as well. You'll manage there. Let's have a look. Okay, there's a little bit to take in. Now that's down the bottom. There's the muddy section in the middle. What a view. Lovely. Okay, let's open the map now. Right. Okay, logging site for long logs. That's all we're getting. Yeah, pretty much how I expected it to be, but that's much tidier. And there's nothing else. Pier down here? Not really, I don't see anything. No little presents. Ah, Remo, you disappoint me. Joking. Right, okay, back to here, and then there and round. So what I'm going to do, which I've been doing an awful lot of recently, is jump cuts. Just to try and get things moved on. I want to play more of it with you guys, so the more new stuff you see, the better. So I'll do a jump cut and I'll bring you back when I'm on approach to the CK 1500, unless I somehow crash, which is always a possibility. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, I brought you back a little bit early. We're going to try a shortcut. On the map, you can see where the waypoint is. It looks like there's a little bit of space through the trees, and if that's the case, my other route is going to be a waste of time, and this will be a lot shorter. So let's just give it a go. Looks okay to begin with, but I've said that before. Definitely easier going down than up. Yeah, that's not too steep. You watch out for rocks though, trees, tree stumps. We can get through there. Oh no, that tree does not break though. This one on the right does. Need a little bit of diff lock. And over we go. Careful. Diff lock off again. Oh yeah. Cool. Squeeze through here. Squeeze through here. But we don't mind driving around the back of their house. And we're down. Clearly not the official way to go, but hey. This is... I was going to say mud runner. It's Snowrunner, but in the mud. That saved a bit of fuel, that saved time. Oh boy. Okay, that's muddy. Because that's the logging zone. And I'm going to have to keep that in mind. That's nasty mud. Oh boy. Gonna need some pretty heavy duty trucks for coming out this way. I'm going to drive further into the mud to see if it's worse off the road than it is on the road. Okay, we're moving without spinning the wheels, but just not very fast. When we get into the next low ratio, I doubt it. The wheels are just starting to spin up. Yeah, doesn't like that at all. So when we're coming down for logs, we're going to need something pretty heavy duty. But just that little section there is not clever. But we're moving now. Where's my secret? There he is there. Nice. Right, handbrake on, into low ratio now. Come on. That's enough of that. And this guy doesn't have the longest winch, so there's probably absolutely no point in me even trying it. However, knowing me, I have to try. Will the winch even get closer to that Royal BM? Oh, easily. Oh no, that means I've got to have a go at it. Oh man, okay. We can have a go. We can have a go. I just need to reposition it again and get that CK out of there. I'll just put him... If those trucks are moving, I don't want them to run to the back of this guy. Come on, get out. Come on. Not for going off the road there, are you? Right, that'll do. Right, engine off. Oh, I didn't see this happening in this episode. Don't crash, don't crash. Right, oh. The last thing we need. Did that not connect? Okay. How do we get him out of there? It's so steep. Right, low gear. Shift lock back on. Is that it? It is him. He's coming up. I think he's going to get stuck behind that tree. So hard to know which is the best side to try and get him up on. Probably this side over here and to my right. Stop there. Everything back on again. Go on, pull. That's me pulling on the winch, and I've got... In fact, let's drop it down to the lowest ratio. Any of them holding them? Again, I don't know if he's stuck behind that tree now. So hard to tell. I'm going to park the back of this truck up against that little tree. If I can get out, there we go. That'll not pull me back, so I feel a bit safer. Right, that's me up against it. No, that one. Getting dark as well. Ah. Time is it? 10 to 7. Let's get it round to the afternoon so we can see it that little bit better. It is. I think that... I can't tell, but I think he is stuck behind that tree. He was under stress. Okay, just slide him over a little bit. He might start to move. And plus we've got to remember he's completely and utterly broken. So suspension and tyres are just going to not want to move. And I've constantly got the winch pulling at the moment and it's not moving at all. We need something probably with a bit more power. We got any repair? What have we got? Repair a tyre. He's not close enough. Oh, yeah, definitely under a bit of duress. You know what, we could try something else. Let's use a crane. Let's put anchors out first though. Crane. See if we can lift the back end round the tree. Right, reel him in. I'm just scared I'm going to tip the trailer, the truck over. Oh, it's starting to lift. I think my wheels are well off the ground. He's not. Look at that. He's. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Release the winch. Come on. Even the camera doesn't know what to do now. Oh no, I'm not liking this. Let him out. Right. Oh, okay. I'm stuck in that position. That'll be why I'm not going down then. Right, let's put that away. I'm glad the tree was there. Yeah. Try and get the camera around. It doesn't know what to do. Down we go. And I'm not moving the camera. There we go. Are we down? We're still not down on the ground. I think it's the anchors. Oh, there we go. We'll try once more. Just got to keep the centre of gravity down. So a low winch. Whoa! Okay, that glitched big style. I barely put any tension on the winch and it was like, nope, off to the moon. What a way to end it. Oh dear. Does look like the wheels were just catching the bottom of that tree. Guys, I hope you do come back to see how I'm going to get out of this mess. Next episode though. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now. Oh.